Okay, we're live.
Alright. Yay.
Hello, we're not doing any waiting time. We are going right into it. I might fix the sound.
We get to see kristoph tutorial though, right?
Yes,
First.
so actually, hold on. I want, credits, fun. So, this is what it looks like. Have you seen this yet?
No, I have not seen a single pixel.
Ah, that's me saying fuck.
Not so much.
I was fucking around earlier.
This is actually like, oh wait, I actually need to get this on my Switch. This is real cute.
So I did get us back to a little bit before, but I do wanted to say so.
Oh, look
so
at
we
it.
have.
It looks so pretty.
We have the save because you wanted to check a specific line of dialogue. No, we don't want that one. Sorry, I'm still learning all of the buttons.
Yeah, it looks like they really made this like.
There's a lot going on. I hit new game, but you can go from chapters. Woo. And when I say chapters, I mean like when you're looking at a walkthrough and they're like trial 1, investigation day 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hi.
Ad for Dune jump scare. Yeah, to anyone who hasn't been here before, we are in the middle of Turnabout Serenade, but we just want to see how kristoph tells us to press buttons for the tutorial.
Showdown time! Sorry.
Yeah, good job.
Oh, I can tell you they didn't change the La Noire in the window. You lose.
They did it, that's really funny.
It's really good!
They kept her real big.
She's so large. I can.
Like, you know what it looks like? It looks like she's peeking into like a dollhouse.
I can say that this game does start now. When you first load up the game, it starts with like there are flashing lights and stuff, which I appreciate because I don't know if the other ones had that. I seem to be in a bit of trouble. Something like that. We're not voicing it. What, do you want to voice it? Do you want to voice this one?
No, out of protest, I'm gonna eat my salt and vinegar chips.
Okay, I'm in your hands. Should it come to that, we're not doing this seriously.
The long arm clavier is because if you look at that one spread he has where he hits the wall behind him, someone pointed out how when the camera zooms out, like
he's like real far away. He should have real long arms.
There was no continuity, so his arm would have to be fucking long to do that. If you search like long arm clavier, you'll probably find the whole
I am always thinking about this judge picture.
It's so beautiful.
I'm always thinking about him.
When did he sit for this?
I know, when did he? April 20th, 9:37 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
I love that it's 4.
Panicked, palms sweaty, arms spaghetti. I think I've made that joke like 8 times. It's just a really funny way to start off Apollo when like that's my only like association with like when someone says palms sweaty, my immediate response is arms spaghetti.
Yeah, mom spaghetti. I just think about I want to believe that Clavier made like a joke about it's 420 to kristoph once, and then he never did it again.
I can admit it.
The sneer that he got in response just completely shut his like bodily functions down. He was like, all right, tough crowd.
Tough crowd. Do you want to take this?
He like fucking like he like does like finger guns and like shimmies out. He's like, all right.
It was when I was like 17.
Oh, 100%. That's what I'm saying. He's like 100%. He's like, hey, kristoph, you know what day it is? And kristof's like, Thursday. Please go away.
He got enough of that shit from Phoenix already.
Oh, you know.
He got
Phoenix.
like 4 texts from Phoenix about it. And he's like, I'm gonna kill this man faster.
Again, the fact that like Phoenix and Emma are 100% getting fucking. You know, Phoenix and Emma have plans.
I really enjoy, I like all stages of 7-Year Gap, but it's really funny when you get to a point where, like, Phoenix knows about kristoph, and they're just kind of both shitty. Like, neither of them like each other, but they're both pretending to like each other, and it's just stupid.
Phoenix,
it's just stupid.
You know Phoenix hits a blunt in front of kristoph, and then accidentally just blows all of it directly in his face.
Anyway.
And he's like, oh, sorry, whoopsie. I think if kristoph got high, I think kristoph, like, you know how people get paranoid when they're high? I think kristoph wouldn't get paranoid. He would become some secret evil second thing.
You mean he's not evil?
It'd be worse. I don't think you should ever be on the substance.
Okay, got it. That's what you're trying to say. I just think we
can't tamper with this anymore.
Yeah. You know what? There's something funny about this because Apollo's so short. Whenever I look at this, I'm like, are they like bending down a little? A little bit of a squat.
Fucked up.
Good morning, sir.
You feel tense, Justice? Wound up tight?
Wound up, sir? No, I'm loose. I'm fine.
Why did you say this?
You know.
That screeching noise. Is that your voice? Supposed to be expected. First trial and it's a homicide. I guess justice doesn't start small, eh? I have no clue what my Kristoph voice was, and
it doesn't. We have the rest of Turnabout Serenade for us to figure that out.
Do we even need to like be reading this, or are we just trying to get
let's just get to the part where he teaches us how to use our computer.
I just really want to see him like be
let's
like,
see how he
let's
mouse. Just skip to the part where he teaches us how to use a computer.
Yeah.
Drift gotten, sir. We will skip this dialogue.
Oh, 100%. He skipped his. He skipped a. He's
and he faded like a ghost.
I just love that Apollo thinks he's like the most normal person ever, and he's just like fighting the allegations that he's not. But yeah, no, we just think it's really funny that
there he is.
I missed him so much.
Yeah, we haven't seen him in like 4 months. It feels like, and I'm pretty sure we saw him the other week.
Phoenix, right? I missed him so much.
I've got my plush Nix hanging out with me tonight. He's hanging in front of the computer.
I need him in ways that I am not like
Mr. Fine, is it?
He's Mr. Fine.
Oh my god.
How did I should just joke already?
I don't know.
But yeah, we just think it's really funny how on the DS port, Kristoph's like, now please press the A button to open the court reg, and we're like, we need to see what he says for this. I need Kristoph to tell me to use my mouse.
Apollo being like, okay, I need to focus, is us every 2 minutes on stream. Okay, we need to focus.
Okay.
4:20.
10 a.m.
It's really, I will say, I saw a screenshot of that when they like turn and the one where they turn and look, and I was like, they are so detailed, it's a little unnerving. I don't.
Yeah, here's the thing, I never claimed that Phoenix is like the most unique a guy has ever looked. That doesn't mean he hasn't captivated. I hope this helps.
This is way better than Citra. Sorry, Citra hates my ass. This is way better. We need a latent port stat so I can stop suffering.
I grew up romancing Shane Stardew Valley in high school, and it shaped how I would react playing this game.
Fair enough. I romanced Aaliyah. Hope that helps.
Yeah, now I do Sebastian for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to do a different person next time, but then I'm also like, but my wife, Mr.
I
Right.
love Heather romances Leah too.
Leah's just so nice. I like her.
She gave you a thumbs up, by the way.
Hell yeah.
And she says hi.
Hello.
She's waving. I hope you're waving back.
I am.
Are you waving?
I am. Good. I always forget what, like, a bright green this suit is.
It's fucking... it's like... but it's, like, just green enough to be, like, that really, like...
Honestly, I don't think it's... I think you can style this. I think you can style this, just not like this.
Tie?
Yeah, not this tie.
Like,
I feel like this is a color that maybe goes well with, like, some... with other, like,
I think you gotta push the greens. I think you gotta push the green tint in that yellow and maybe, like, do, like...
I even think you could make... Oh, wait. Make a practice of checking it frequently. Do I have the... Wait. Oh, hi!
Oh, it looks different now.
Oh, yeah.
I like, well, because the thing is, like, for the HD port, like, they changed, like, the font and stuff, but, like, overall, the UI looks, like, identical.
I believe this is a lot... I wouldn't say... Well, I mean, they did, but I would say this is a lot closer to, This is a lot closer to DGS.
Yeah, that's true.
So they probably based it on that. And we also have a history. You know, they probably, like, just based it on what they had already done for DGS, which made it easier.
Please tell us that we can
use E!
Yeah!
Kristoph says use E!
He says use E, and look at the evidence!
Use E to look at the evidence.
Did we screenshot that?
No, but we can't. I can afterward.
Thank God.
Just use E.
Just use E. Me when I fucking use E. This is so big. Alright, do we have more of that?
I don't remember. I imagine he has to teach us how to press.
Mm-hmm.
Hi! You're dead. Isn't poker gambling? Whoa!
What a fucking square.
What a... I don't remember enough to know if that was his objection.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't even get to, like, process it. So.
It just happened around you.
Yeah, I was eating salt and vinegar chips, so I think the chip was kind of, like, all that was going on in my mind. Like, if you, like, looked in my head, it would have just been, like, a PNG of, like, chip kind of rotated.
Witness testimony.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah. Thank you, Phoenix.
I want him so bad. Fuck this world.
Sorry, he's not real.
No, I'm fine. I have a beautiful girlfriend.
Bullets? Where?
If
Apollo?
anyone freaking cares.
For the love of God, Apollo. Keep it together.
Love the fucking micro aggressions, Kristoph.
My brain feels strained and raspy, sir. Care for a refresher?
Please.
Yes. Yes. Refresher course. Teach us how to use the game.
Tell us how to use our laptop.
Better safe than sorry, especially this early in the game.
The game, you get it? Because we're in a game.
Because we're in a video game. I know nothing.
I know nothing.
The court record and the testimony. Look for inconsistencies. Can you please found an inconsistently present with me? What is the... I don't actually even remember what the Steam screenshot is, so we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Bloop. Present with
Kristoph communicated with him through, like, paperwork.
But I didn't hear anything. But how do you make that noise with your mouth? Great. I'm just sending these to you.
New letter.
Q moment.
New letter unlocked. We have E and Q. That's so good. That's so awesome.
It's like we're playing like we're paying for vowels. Press him. I think that's all we get.
Okay, I can live with that.
Learn it, know it, happy. Do it. Great, thanks. Phoenix Wright lies as if. Phoenix Wright would never lie.
He has never been a bitch.
My favorite thing is like, I love that. My favorite thing about that is like that has never been true. That was never true for Phoenix. You know?
Yeah.
That was just never true. Okay, let me remember how to get out of here. Don't save. Yes. Oh wait, maybe I need
Heather's playing Stardew and Rosie's just like...
Don't save. Oh, nice.
Table, and she was behind the screen.
Okay. Load game.
I have a kitty visitor.
We don't have to read this part, but this was the part we wanted to check for something for.
Mm-hmm.
So don't worry about like actually voicing this until there she is. It's it's even funnier in HD because you can clearly see that her art does not match at all. To the point
they did
to the point where like this part actually cuts into the window a little bit because that line isn't straight.
Yeah.
They didn't erase it enough. Why didn't they put this in a layer below?
By the way, if you care.
Oh, nice. Anyway.
Yeah, no, that's if anyone in chat cares.
The layering is brutal. We're so mean to them.
Yeah, no, our last stream, we were obsessed with that.
It's
we were like,
so bad.
And like, for context, Taya has never played this case. I have played this game multiple times. A4 is my favorite in the entire franchise. But for some reason, I had never processed how fucking bad the scale is and how they just did not shrink her enough.
Clav's foot shouldn't be there.
Let me look. Oh.
That's alright.
He's reaching.
But it's like in front, kind of. It's just like in a weird position. They needed to scoot him back a few pixels or something. Yeah?
Yeah.
They should have scooted him back a few pixels.
He's a bit... They don't know how to do anything with him, huh?
Things are a little rough right now, but it's okay. It's okay. I think it's fine. Anyway.
Alright, do we need to fast forward more since we were...
Yeah, no, don't worry. I think that I was looking for something. I can't entirely remember where it was, though. But we're, like, right after Darien.
Yeah.
Romain Latouche. I've said it so many times. I fucking love the name Romain Latouche because it has nothing to do with fucking anything.
It's nothing he did.
Someone in the localization team was just like, guys, I have a great fucking idea.
Yeah, they thought of the pun name and were like, please put it in the game, please.
And they were like, shit, we already used dead man. Bam, bam. This is the last time on sec. Wait. I love how she says Mr. Darien as if she did not, like, meet him last night, like, as a band member that she worked with.
She already forgot names. She's so me.
Oh yeah, what if we name a guy Lettuce? Right? What if we name a guy Lettuce? That's how I want to name characters. What if we name a... God, his boots.
Ooh.
The courtroom
Those things
is
look
such a
foul.
chaotic... Of course, it's not every day you get an act. There we go! They didn't change it! They didn't change it!
Holy shit, wait, pause. I want to show Heather. 1 second.
They didn't change
I can't
it!
believe they left that line in. I
wanted to know if they would change it. That's what we were looking for.
I keep calling it that. They do it every time in
It's
the franchise.
so funny,
every time,
though.
Babe, every time they
cannot
want to say
believe-
that someone pointed the finger, they just keep saying this. They say fingering. Lemuel fingering Darien Crescent. Not always your guitar, you him.
Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah, that's right. Tay and I were wondering because we didn't think they were going to make any big changes to
I didn't think they were
dialogue,
going to change any of the
but
text,
in the HD, for anyone who doesn't remember or does, in the Phoenix Wright trilogy, they did change a line or two, just like a few words.
They did change
So
quite,
like,
yeah, they changed, like, it's most noticeable in, like, Bridge to the Turnabout, where, like, they changed...
Well, the line I always notice is they soften and more Narmitsufai, the one in, Turnabout Goodbyes, where, instead of Phoenix saying, I didn't want to see you, either believe me, they changed it to Phoenix saying, I didn't want to see you like this, either. So
and then with Iris, it's
wondering.
changed to, like... I don't remember it. It's the line where he says he's a dear and indispensable friend, and you're just like, hello.
Yeah.
But I was
so
wondering.
that's why we were like, huh.
They might have changed a few lines, but we wanted to know if they changed that line.
And they didn't.
She says, "Hey, I'm in your mind palace."
She said, "Hey, it's all fucked up in here. Fix it."
She said, "Why haven't you dusted?"
Vacuum.
Yeah. Save. Yeah. Great, thank you. Save complete. Back. Yes. I was like, wait, what are they having me do? Are we gonna see him?
Alright.
July 12th, 12:22 p.m. Right? Anything agency. Charlie in the back.
Yeah, the HD art that we have is pretty decent, I'd say. Alright, you're true C while we're outside of court, remember?
You're right, you're right. Hey, Apollo!
What?
Well, you know. Actually nothing. I mean, something. Or maybe not.
Out with it. The suspense is giving me an ulcer.
Well, you know the trial today? I was thinking, if you gave it a score, what score would you give it? She's like, gonna make him do a personality test.
-36.
She's like, okay, great. So I have this 100-question personality quiz, and I think it'll do a really good job in helping us decide.
Would you say you're an INTP or...
Have you ever done this? Do you know this thing? Oh God, what is it called? Like,
Myers-Briggs.
No, it's the number one. Is it Enneagram?
Like 7W6 or whatever.
It's like
Anagram.
It's not anagram.
Well, something like that.
Yeah, you're like a 1 through 9 or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Ninji. I don't mind that I picked it up, but it wasn't on sale because it just came out, and it was $50. And I'm feeling it a little. Not really. I'm fine. I have a job, and I don't spend that much money.
Yeah.
But like, sometimes you spend $50 and you're just like, oh.
I'll probably get it soon, but I need to, as you know, I need to get the physical version of the WarioWare game because you know the grip that...
Yeah.
If I don't play WarioWare, I die and I explode.
Mm-hmm.
Score? Gee. I guess I would, maybe... Well, Trucy's like, oh, you're bad at this.
You're not playing the game right.
Yeah, she's like, you're kind of, like, fucking everything up. I was trying to have, like, fun, and, like, it's kind of, like, just, like,
I was gonna plot it on a chart so, like, we could chart each of our cases, but clearly you're not doing that.
We could have made a graph.
She's like, I wanted to make a spreadsheet. I was gonna make, like, a really pretty spreadsheet, and it was gonna be color-coded, and you're ruining it.
Now it's all whatever.
It's fine. It's fine.
From Google Drive in front of him.
He's like, what the fuck?
She's like, our baby's dying. The baby that I raised is dead, and it's your fault.
Ninji, that's so funny because I drew Trucy before I had any idea what the fuck was going on with her.
I've drawn Trucy is one of the Ace Attorney characters I've drawn the most. I had a period of time because for context, Clavier is my favorite in the franchise, or at least was like earlier on in my Ace Attorney time. So there was a period where I definitely drew a lot of Clavier, and I still do. But Trucy, like, there's just a lot of like fun symbolism and imagery that you can do with her. It's
I don't
really
even
good.
do that. I was just like, this little girl, I'm gonna draw this little cutie. I was like, oh, I adore her.
Ugh, I'm just as bad as you.
See, it's so vague.
Clearly.
I just said it was vague. It's not clear.
Don't you know what vague means? It's blurry.
Apollo, do you need a dictionary?
She avoided a guilty verdict, which is something. Though I can't say I'm any less confused about the case.
Hi.
I asked Interpol. Are we doing it? Are we doing this?
We can because we didn't do this week, you know?
True. I will say this hoodie is what it feels like when I wear my Gura hoodie, because on both my Gura onesie and the hoodie, to make them look more cartoony, the zipper is like
giant. Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, no, I don't know if you see. I forget.
You didn't show it to me, but we met people at the con who had it.
Yeah, no, the zipper is like super fucking big.
It's
to look
large
cartoon,
as hell.
I love it. Like when I like style it, the hoodie for like, since I have the hoodie version now instead of just the onesie, because my mom got me the hoodie version for Christmas. When I style it with like a full-on like over-the-top scene outfit, it's really cute. But it's definitely like when you put it on, and people know.
Mm-hmm.
But no, that big old zipper. That's how I feel. That's how I feel like I look. I'm worried that I look like this.
Well, you don't have the hair, so don't worry about it.
You're right. I asked Interpol about that number. I'm sure you'll find their answer intriguing.
Who gives a shit?
That number. That thing.
I didn't hit that!
Yeah, what the fuck?
Hey, video game!
Was Romain Latouche. And the victim, Mr. Latouche, can you hear me?
I don't think that's his name.
I keep thinking about it.
It's really good. It's really fun. I don't know if they meant for it to be that funny, but it is that funny.
Oh, they 100% meant for it to be like helpful, but it's like
the goofiest shit.
It's not helpful because we know.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have guessed he was actually an undercover Interpol agent?
Trucy's like, well, me. I know a lot of Interpol people. You get the vibe.
Yeah. We don't have any idea what he was investigating.
Well, true, but we know who shot him now. Lamawa told the whole court.
Okay, we just saw this.
Yeah,
blah, 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 blah. It was him. It was Mr. Darian.
It's another mystery, Apollo. I love mysteries.
I love her smile. Look at her.
She's everything.
She's the best little girl in the whole world.
You know who I got really sick of the she's everything and he's just Ken, but that's how I feel about Trucy and Apollo.
Yeah, like siblings.
I love Apollo, but that's
them.
Their vibe.
But like that actually is true because Apollo wants to be just a guy so bad. He's very bad at being just a guy, but he wishes.
And she is everything to me. Light of my life.
Yeah.
Light in the darkness. She is everyone's
That's the thing.
light.
Apollo is like Apollo is fight. Everyone else in this game is just weird naturally. Apollo actively fights for his life to not be anything.
He is trying to be so fucking normal, and he's failing.
Everyone else is just like, everyone else tries either a little or they're just like, what? Like
they're like masking a little bit. They're masking their weird. but like barely.
Apollo is actively like trying to strangle the demon.
He's like, I got it. Yeah,
Apollo's
a cardboard cutout of a man. He's like, what's the most boring thing I could do right now? I'm gonna do that.
He wants to clock out and like sit in a chair until it's time to go to bed.
He's gonna eat a boring ass meal. He's gonna go to bed in a boring ass way.
Yeah, he's gonna pet his cat, and that's enough for him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
She's like,
unfortunately, his name is Apollo Justin.
She's like, why are you a lawyer? You don't like mysteries, and you're a lawyer. A criminal one.
Speaking
Interesting.
Of mysteries? What's Mr. Wright up to? I wouldn't mind asking his opinion.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen Daddy around.
What is he? Some kind of stray that just wanders in and out at will?
He has like 4 jobs,
He's a
Apollo.
catboy.
Apollo, he has like 4 jobs. Could you be like a little kinder? It's kind of rude.
One of them is being my girlfriend, by the way, if you care. One of his jobs is actively being my baby girl.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
Phoenix Wright is such a hardworking man, and he does so much for me.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say that, but he has been going out a lot. Some top secret mission, he said. We're not going to expand upon that in an interesting way, I bet.
I love to think Edgeworth is involved with this, for my brain.
I like to think Edgeworth and Franziska are involved because, like, I like to think that it's, like, something... Well, not a lot, but I just think it's, like, a lot to do.
Oh, yeah, no, I know what you mean.
So, like, it makes sense to me...
The game that my girlfriend's in the middle of playing is Justice for All, and God, Franziska von Karma.
I just think it makes sense.
Did you know that Franziska von Karma?
I did know that Franziska von Karma. I just think it makes sense that he would have help from, like, they just, like, especially after AI,
yeah.
Edgeworth knows so many people that it just makes sense to me that, like, Phoenix would ask for, like, especially since he's not technically in the legal world anymore, that he'd ask for, like, second opinions and research help in that. And, like, Franziska, I can see doing less prosecution work and more, like, Interpol stuff.
Yeah.
So, it tracks for me. Tracy's like, I know what he's doing, but I'm choosing not to tell you.
Also, unrelated.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking at the packaging since it's on the table. I have the lamest these edibles have the lamest fucking name ever. Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
They're called Fun Cube. Like, yeah. I mean, like, yeah, but like...
Really?
We could have done a
Sorry,
bit more.
that's really... I can't tell if that's, like, really good or not.
Like, hey, we could... Yeah.
That might be good. That might be good.
Like, we could have done a bit more, I think.
No, it might be really... It might be really good. I haven't decided.
The thing is also that they're extremely fucking strong, so I'm like, if this is your first time doing weed, these are not fun cubes.
They might be. Maybe it will be fun. Maybe you're underestimating people. Oh, Lane can be involved too. Fuck it.
For context, to tell you how strong they are, I pretty much have to eat like a 1/6 of these of 1 cube at a time, and there's 20 of them.
Nice.
So yeah, but you know, I guess that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I just like Fun Cube. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, didn't try. I just thought you should know.
Thank you for sharing.
Top secret?
Anyway, you can't just rely on him to save the day. And you've got me to help you. We'll be fine. I read, like, all my dad's cases.
It's like, sorry, I just thought about the Hunger Games. Never mind.
Okay.
I was thinking about when Candace and Peta watched Hey Mitch's games.
Oh. Oh, man.
Did you know the Hunger Games is good? Did you know?
I did know.
That's awesome. When I was, like, home for winter break, I just was, like, rereading it, and my dad was like, you can read another book, and I was like, no, I can't.
I understand. I've been like that once.
I was like, no, this is the only book, actually. It's this Catching Fire or I die.
I lost my ability to understand English. That's really good. I feel like I would have a panic attack.
People, I've heard, they say like, oh, half a gummy's fine. And I'm like, you need to look at the silly little number on the packaging because half a cube can mean anything from like, actually half a cube to like, don't do this. Like, I usually take half an edible because these are like, literally every single one I've ever gotten says extreme strength just because like they want to like, sound like strong, but no, like these are like fucking insane. Like it's 300 milligrams per cube, which like for context, typically the ones that I've gotten in the past are like 20 to 30. So I hope that gives you an idea.
Yeah, I mean, I Did I ever tell you, this is like only tangentially related, but did I ever tell you that one time I was, when I took that one semester on campus, when I was just part-time, and I took an intro to drawing class, and we were doing our final pieces, and the teacher had left the room, and I was like pacing, because you've been in these art rooms. It was one with like, it's just like a big space that they throw a bunch of easels in, and they're just like, fuck it. And so I was like aggressively pacing, and another person in my class who was so nice was like, are you okay? Do you need to hit my vape? Like, it helps me. Do you want to hit? And I was like, I don't think that will help right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should be trying that right in this instance.
I feel like if you ever took an edible, you would have to like be doing really good.
Yeah, I was like, oh god. Anyway.
I can 100% see me being like, all right, let me know if you need anything, and I like come back in like a half hour later, and you're like, help. And you're like clawing at the walls.
Mm-hmm. I'm going full
as soon as I saw the
wallpaper.
But yeah, no, Ninja, when I saw that on the packaging, I was like, 300, that's 10 times more than any edible I purchased. That can't be right. And then I like nibbled one, and I was like,
uh-oh.
It seems that they just like put like everything.
Mm-hmm.
Which like I'm getting my money's worth, because like I literally haven't even like I just finished the first cube over like the span of like 2 weeks.
Kind of love that for you.
That's the thing, like, I get the extreme strength ones not because I need it, because I have a low tolerance, actually, because of my meds.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally just, I save money, and I don't like doing errands I don't have to do, so I'd rather buy strong ones and, like, cut them up into, like, 8s.
Into baby food.
Yeah, I'm literally, like, acting like I'm fucking teething.
Oh, anyway.
Oh, Heather just made the exact same joke about like baby food that you did. She's very happy.
Nice.
She can't hear you, so she made the joke, and I was like, "You'd be very happy to know I adjusted that bit."
Nice. Yeah, Ninja's just gonna keep forgetting English.
Also, I will say that being so high that you lose a language is really funny. Like, actually, chat, really good.
Okay.
All right. Anyway. Fine, right. Well, time's a wasting, as they say. Let's investigate.
That's the spirit.
Oh, whoa.
Trissy theme song. Oh, this is
different.
I love the Darian did it box.
Darian did it.
Like, all right, go wrap it up.
Everyone go home.
To be fair, I will say, even when I'm in control of like a high, I definitely it might be to be fair, I'm not someone who like I usually have a very specific like in the evening before bed thing. I don't like hit a dab pen in between classes, mostly because I'm like so susceptible to like getting really high from a small dosage. But if it's like something that you like, if it's strong enough, and like even if I do it frequently, like no, I lose speech pretty easily. So that's also not just you. Like, that is pretty common, especially if you're, like, not used to, like, you know, frequently being high. When War dropped a bomb. I love knowing, like, 2 things about weed because I don't smoke weed. I just do edibles. When War dropped a bomb in core today. The whole building blew up. We actually can't get to the next game now.
I was gonna say that is the next game.
Yeah, I know. It's actually
that's the next one, actually.
Yeah, she kind of like got impatient. It was Darian.
Lamawa said she's never forgotten a voice, right? That's so cool. I wonder if there's any children she's forgotten about.
Oh God. I guess that's like a weird thing to say.
What's that called again? Move on. Elephant ears? I bet that's what it's called.
Somehow I don't think that means what you think it means.
I've decided and I'm right, so the dictionary will have to catch up.
I think everything should change to Benditrusi's whims.
It should.
So I think the world does revolve around her. She has to be wrong this time.
Wrong? Why?
I mean, look.
At what?
Those gunshots were right during the concert.
That's right. I was burning up the dance floor at that time.
You know she was.
She was. She was killing it.
That, like, I know the Gaviners are not that kind of band, but I want Trucy to get into one, like, band that would, like, do pits, because I think she would fucking demolish people in the pit.
She's like, gonna body slam someone.
I just like the idea that, like, Phoenix picks her up from a show and, like, someone else who was in the pit has, like, a black eye because they got, like, soft by mistake or on purpose, and Trucy's, like, completely intact, just, like, grinning, like, that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I was fine. It was all good. Right, did you happen to look up on stage? Maybe Darian, even?
You bet I did! He's one of the Gaviners' guitarists, after all. He's so cool. We won't name any other people in this band. Oh.
Right. All the Gaviners have a rock solid up.
Boo!
I didn't do it.
Boo! Boo, Apollo! Boo!
He couldn't have shot Mr. Latouche backstage.
But Lamawa heard him, didn't she? She heard Darian backstage, right?
Somebody's either wrong or lying very badly here.
Well, maybe you're lying very badly.
I like the idea that Trucy would be into, like, some of the dad rock Phoenix is into.
Oh, that's just how it kind of is, though, isn't it?
Oh, like... yeah, like, your first music is always just what your parents put on.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Like, I remember when I had an iPod Nano and I was, like, 7, it was, like, there were, like, a few songs, but I remember it was just, like, a few, like, and to me, it's funny, because some of them I do love. Like, I remember I begged my parents when I was, like, really little. They introduced me to Bad Romance, and
nice.
like, they would be like, all right, what do you want to put on? And I'd be like, Bad Romance, and they'd be like, please let us put on a different song on this, like, 2-hour trip, and I was like, nope.
Also really good, Ninja.
I was wondering, what is Interpol anyway?
Oh, she is playing dumb.
She's playing.
For real.
I love it when she plays so. I really like that one post about how, like, the characters talk about themselves in Japanese. I really like that's just something that doesn't translate to English at all.
Yeah.
And the Trucy stuff is so interesting. It's so insight. It's like an insight to her character you just don't get in English, which is a little sad, but that's just not how our language works. But it's, like, good to know as, like, it's good to know, like, as a writer and as, like, when you're playing the game that, like, Trucy is, like, always putting on this, like, goofy little girl act where she kind of doesn't know things.
Yeah.
And I love it for her.
Huh? Interpol? They're the guys who catch international criminals.
Fun fact, Interpol cannot arrest anyone.
Why can't they just call them international police instead of making up some silly name?
Yeah. Anyway, you think he was investigating Lamoire?
She's like, you're not getting the joke, Apollo. What? Why would anyone do that? She's not a criminal. She couldn't be. We're both in blue.
Don't be fooled by appearances, Mom's saying.
Hell yes, Ninji. Please let me know if you play it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
But remember...
Bother us. DM us.
Yeah, annoy me.
I'm a magician, Apollo. I can spot a palmed coin at 50 paces.
Something, she 100% knew about the bloody ace.
I think that, well, not only do I think it would be impossible for her not to, I think that it's, like, almost important that she knows. So, in like, the thematic sense, that I think it really fucks up her relationship with Phoenix if she doesn't. Which, is obviously, that's, like, a way people can go, but, like, since we're not going to explore that in-game, I find it more interesting thematically if, like, the first time she presented forged evidence, it was completely out of her control, but in this time, she's, like, an active participant who knows and consents to this happening, you know?
Oh, yeah,
that feels like an important difference
literally,
to
that's
me.
why I want her to do it.
Exactly. I think
that's
she needs
to know.
I know there are some people who are like, what if she did it herself? I do think Phoenix is involved, but I think that it's so important that Trucy knows about it. And it's not like, just like, I kind of just don't get the vibe that she'd, like, I don't know, I feel like she'd pick up on, like, this is weird. This feels wrong. Yeah. I don't know if that's, like, something that Phoenix would super well be able to hide from her. It just doesn't seem possible.
In any case, we know he was working on something.
wonder if it was something that has something to do with something. That something being our case. The last something, I mean.
Something like that.
Great, you're on the same page as me.
Frankly, the whole thing is making my head hurt.
Do you want to make a murder wall? I love making murder walls.
I think making one would fix you. Like you, Taya, the person.
I did it for the Layton games. It was fun.
That's true. Yeah, did it fix you at all?
Not really, but it was fun.
Okay. That's good. That's something.
Mm-hmm.
What was Mr. Lucius up to? Can you hear me? Me? Phoenix?
I was like, is Phoenix in this part?
I think it is. Time to put on my fucking man whore voice. But like not the clavier one, but the like Dilfy one. Oh no, maybe it's Jersey, is that another one of your tricks?
It wasn't me. I can't even make Mr. Hat laugh like that, and I've been trying for years.
Oh, right.
Oh my god, I forgot about this guy. I forgot we saw him earlier. I forgot he was in this case.
Yeah.
I forgot this bitch was here.
Yeah, I realized, like, that's why I, like, went quiet, and I was like, oh, is it? I was like 99% sure it was him.
I completely forgot he was here. I'm sorry.
Whenever the mundane gives way to miracles, a word is whispered. Grammary. How is it? Grammary? I forget what we were doing.
Well, it's based on grimoire, but I don't think that's how you say it. So I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, the other day.
I love how she was like, oh my god. Apollo was like, does that guy look familiar? And she was like, I don't know. But they are literally wearing the same fucking uniform. You know? Like, I love Trucy, but like, just, yeah. Oh, great. Ninja doesn't know either. I wonder if it's on Forvo. That would be a really funny thing to have. Oh, wait, Youglish.
I think I used to know how to say it.
Hold on, let me make sure I get the spelling right. Trucy. I think maybe Grimoire? I don't know, wait, hold on. If you guys are gonna hear voices, you might not. I'm on, nope, no results, fine.
Okay.
Down, never mind. If I wasn't sure if anyone had subtitled their playthroughs with it. Grammar. This person on Forvo said Grammary.
I feel like I was always saying Grammary, but...
Sure, I don't care.
Okay. We meet again.
Your hair is so long. So smooth.
Nice to meet you. Who are you? And could you please stop smirking like that? Apollo, everyone only got so many sprites.
Ah! It's you! Uncle Valent!
Uncle Valent?
She's
your uncle?
She's like, remember when I said I didn't know who that guy was? I was lying. No, silly. It's the Great Grammary. Valent Grammary! The Grand Magician?
Yes, it is I, the Great Valent Grammary, as seen on television. Could you please stop smirking like that?
×2.
Yeah, he's really pissed about that, apparently.
He's not even smirking that much. It's a very...
it's just like a little bit of a smile. Like,
it's I mean, Phoenix does much worse than this.
And I'm glad he does. But also, like, you probably noticed, like, I have, like, a slightly crooked smile just from, like, sometimes people just... Apollo, sometimes people just have a smile like that. I don't know what to tell you. It's been a while, Miss Trucy. 7 years, to be exact.
She's like, 7.
My, how you've grown.
Good to see you again, Uncle Valent. You look exactly the same. How'd you do it?
His retinol routine is crazy.
It's madness. Grammaire?
Yeah. He's got
I don't know.
He's got that K-beauty. He's got that K-beauty routine.
Well, because it's like obviously drawn from a grimoire, but like just like Lemois kind of is got a similar sound, but like I don't know how we're supposed to say this name, and I can't remember if they ever say it out loud.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's fine.
I hate to intrude, but...
Yeah, it's kind of fucking rude, Apollo.
What is a great magician doing paying us a visit?
Trucy's like, I'm a fucking great magician. So...
Yeah, so like...
So maybe...
jot that down.
Yeah, so jot that down, first of all.
I believe it was you who wished to see me. Loser? So be quick with your questions. Dad. I do not quail, quake, or quiver. I'm quite tame.
Big fan of alliteration, this guy.
Oh, my stardom may sear the sight. I'm quite down to earth when need calls. He does have a certain art, if it's true.
Let's ask him about the case, Apollo.
His R sure isn't lost on our magician in the making.
Excuse me? What is this in the making bullshit? You know I actually make money off this, right, Apollo?
She's practically drooling with enthusiasm.
He says, looking at one of her default sprites.
After all, Uncle Valen's one of Daddy's best friends. That's why I call him Uncle.
What, Daddy? You mean Mr. Wright?
No, you dumbass! No, I mean, my real daddy.
Wrong. Phoenix is her real daddy. World blow
So
up.
real, true, so true. Blowing things up with my mind.
Literally.
Explosion, 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 explosion.
Literally. God, if we ever find one of those shirts in like a thrift shop somewhere, it's immediately going into my cart.
Oh, real. If I can ever find that shirt, I'm buying it. I know it's for like boys, like child boys.
Oh yeah, no, like, well, you can do the thing where even if you can't wear it, you can make it into like a pillowcase.
Yeah. We're gonna be like, are you
we sleep on our lovely Bakugo?
Yeah, like, are you a fan of My Hero? No.
Yeah, for context, neither of us even like My Hero Academia.
I just haven't. I don't know anything about it really.
I don't like parts of it. We just found this fucking shirt that like it shows how hot, like lazy Hot Topic is because they did not try.
We saw it at a con because it was like these two young boys and one was wearing the green-haired guy and it had like powers behind him, and then the other kid had the angry yellow dude and it just said explosion, 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 explosion.
Yeah.
It was really good. We've told this story like 4 or 5 times, but like I love that shit so much.
I think it was just the fact that we saw like another shirt in the same design line that had like the actual power name. So like seeing one where they just gave up and were like, fuck, he blows shit up, right?
Explosion! Woo!
Like what? You could tell they were like, whatever, what fucking ever.
Oh.
Trucy's father? Bio-father? I'm not saying that. That doesn't feel right in my heart and head.
Wait, Apollo? Don't tell me you don't know about troop grammarly.
I don't know anything. I don't like knowing things.
That's how you say it! Thank you!
Oh, so we were right. Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Troop grammarly? Uh-huh. No.
She's like, you didn't even fucking Google me? You didn't Google me, Apollo?
She's literally got a Google panel.
She's...
You know that Danny Gonzalez video where he watched that awful, like, that's what I was thinking.
They were like, you need a Google panel.
And then Danny, like, Googled his name and he had one, and he was like, alright, I'm done.
Trucy's like, I have a Google panel, and you didn't even Google me?
According to that guy, that means I'm famous.
She's so upset about this.
I will say, that's such a good Danny video. I love how, I love that Danny, like, kept cropping to that, like, kept cutting out the context of that one clip where he's like, I want to be a princess. That video is so good. I need to watch it again.
I love that this is the sprite they used for her being like, you don't know about us? What the fuck?
Actually about to, like, kill him.
She should. She should attack him.
Real. It does sound kind of familiar.
I like to think it doesn't. Like, it rings 0 bells for him, but Trucy's giving him this, like, wobble cry face, and he's like, ah, fuck, shit.
Oh, yeah,
fuck.
yeah. Oh, lost life, lamentably listless lad. No swag, no bitches. know nothing. To not know of the greatest troop of magicians on the planet.
Oh my god, that is like one of my things about, like, one of many things about AA6 is like, you guys had a fucking, like, a bit, and like, the new guy you added doesn't match the vibe, and it pisses me off so much. Like, you guys, like, first of all, it's kind of hard because everyone has like a card suite, so that's difficult already.
Yeah.
But, like, you guys couldn't have just made him green. You guys they had to go, like, the fucking, like, what is it? Two-Face route? Like, what is this? Why?
Yeah.
Why? Why'd you do that to me in particular? It pisses me off so much.
No, I so fucking agree.
That's my biggest issue with the game.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Apollo.
Valid Grammary, the name began to surface in my mind.
So
Liar.
dramatic.
Me when I lie. It was a name I'd heard on television as a child.
You bet you've heard the name.
She's once again in his mind palace.
He made a cruise ship disappear and blew up an amusement park. Oh, and he made all this gold disappear from a safe and then escaped from a high-security prison.
You said he's a magician?
Yeah, literally, he is just like me for real. I don't know shit about fuck.
I opened the locks to hearts chained by mediocrity. Like, alright, man.
Okay.
Just saying things. I can say things too. This is a true miracle of true grammary. Wait,
What, Apollo?
I do remember seeing you on television a long time ago. Weren't you with someone else, like a duo?
A duo?
Yeah, you had a partner. Something grammary? Yes, Zach grammary.
He's not important. Don't worry about it.
Masterful maker of magic, a capable crafter of shining showmanship.
Trixie's like, I gotta go. I need to get out of here. I have to fucking leave.
Why is everyone so quiet?
Daddy.
Daddy? Oh, no way.
Apollo just like stumbled into some real awkward shit.
Yeah, he's like, alright, my bad.
He's like, ooh!
Lie. Once upon a time, true grammary included 2 grand magicians.
Spin.
Myself, Alan Grammary, and my partner, Zach Grammary.
Okay, that's... sorry, my brain just like blanked out for a second. I needed to check what it was said. I was like, what are we talking about?
Yeah. And this Zach was...
He was my real daddy. Or like my bio, you know what I mean.
Yeah. We do, Trucy doll. Jersey's father, a magician. I guess it makes sense. I had no idea.
There wasn't much point in talking about it. Not now that he's gone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I like the ... like he didn't realize that Zach was gone. I like to assume he just was like, I guess Zach and Phoenix are together.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, wait, no, that's not what's happening.
It's like that scene in Lego Batman where Robin thinks that Bruce Wayne and Batman are dating.
Uh-huh. Apollo's instinct was just to be like, oh, I guess, like, Zach must travel and, like, I don't see him a lot, so she stays with her other dad. And then she's like, oh, fuck, shit, fuck.
No,
It's bad.
it's okay. I'm not lonely.
that was not the question, Trucy.
Trucy. Projection is crazy.
Trucy, Trucy, baby, we didn't ask you that.
Trucy, baby.
That wasn't the question, darling.
Something tells me you made me, Trucy.
Trucy, you were the one who brought that up, Trucy.
I've got my daddy after all. And you make me laugh, Apollo.
I'm gonna... Hold on.
What if I die right here,
I need
right
to save
now?
this for a conversation I was having with someone about AA6.
Sigh.
Listen, I just think I'll save it for... I have like 4,000 or 5,000 words of a post-AA6 fic that I've started, and I've never finished. And I have so many thoughts all the time.
I feel that. Glad that I'm good for comic relief, at least.
Not what I said, but okay. Not that I see Daddy around much these days.
I know he's busy, but
Wah. What if it was all painful?
ugh.
Well, I've been remiss in remembering my reasons for my visit.
Nope.
2, in fact.
Whoops.
First being, of course... See you, Miss Trucy.
You don't know how happy I am to see you again, Uncle Valance.
I'm sure you are. Not really like a super correct like answer to that. Like, you don't know how happy to see. You don't know how happy I am. I'm sure you are. Like, all right. I don't think Bro is listening that well, but we can work on that. Not one for modesty, are you? When I encountered you at the Colosseum, first time in 7 years, I could fain not contain my emotions. I wept oceans.
Oh, now we're rhyming.
Yeah, he's just kind of. Yeah, I don't know what.
He's vibing.
I don't really know what's going on.
He's vibing.
With
That's
him
what he's doing.
And to learn, you now defend that pure pianist, that blinded boy. Which makes it sound a lot more morbid than
I know.
It is. Like, blinded. Like, no, I'm pretty sure, like, I don't... Alright. It was on topic of talk amongst the staff, you know. And defend him you did.
Blep!
Well, it wasn't all my doing.
I love that sprite so much. Trucy Blep.
It's so good.
It's really cute.
Sniffle, sniffle, sob. I missed defensive
No, you're not.
training, actually.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Real.
Whoa, VHS.
My other reason for coming here today was this.
That's a video game?
You know, we have,
This is so
we just like
old.
have these, in like 2026 or whenever it is. You know, we just have them.
Yeah, well, like, think about it. Who right now still has a VHS? It's like not many people still have a VHS player.
We used to, but like I don't know if we have it anymore.
We used to too, but I think at some point we got rid of it.
Quite so. Recording of the concert, no less.
Why?
You know, for shits. Brought it for you, Trucy, on behalf of Chirp Grammary.
Yeah, Ninja.
I mean, we might
Ninja
still have it. It just
Ninja
might be in our
also has
basement.
admitted to having a lot of old things. Also,
Yeah,
yes,
I might have
yes,
it. It
Masked
might
Gentleman
be-
as the Trucy Blep sprite. So true, Ninja. So true. If you draw that, let me know. Yeah, I know we had one for a very long time, but we might have gotten rid of it because, like, we might even still have VHSs as tapes, but I don't know if we have the player. I don't know.
Yeah. Will you watch it?
Oh, Jesus Christ! Sugar? Sugar. There he is! Oh, that night in your embrace. Oh, it looks... when you stole away the keys. Help the transitions. My heart held onto so tight.
Yeah, they didn't fucking touch this with a 10-foot pole.
Pleasure. But a fleeting melody. Woof.
It's really good.
It wraps itself around me. God. Yeah. And now through the... I think she's like clipping through her dress a tiny bit.
Probably.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa. Burning on
hey, it doesn't say whoa in the fucking...
Fire. Wah. Okay, sorry. Burn my love away. All away. Like a bullet of love fire. Take my life away. All away. Guitar. Guitar. Up together. I'm sorry, the transitions to the sky. He's so large. He shouldn't be that large. Trucy's like, wow.
It's almost as good as it was live.
That was something.
He sure was orange. I wonder if the video did that. So, what's the word? Mysterious.
He was so large.
More the proportions are song going on.
The proportions in that are so bad.
Way more mysterious. This font grammar has good reasons to be here today. I wonder what his reasons were to be at that concert.
Vibes. He likes their music? Like, fuck you.
Yeah, he wanted to. What the hell?
Yeah, what the hell? He likes their music. Stop being fucking judgy.
Yeah, like, hey, Apollo, what's wrong with you, maybe?
There's not anything to examine in here, is there?
Well, how about some tea? Here you go.
Thanks, that's nice. But this is not the time to be drinking tea.
It's always the time to be drinking tea. Fine, that's right. We have to get investigating. That was a close call. We almost relaxed. Nightmare.
You know she's saying that to be like, fuck.
Oh God, we almost relaxed. What a disaster.
Mr. Charlie the potted plant.
Ooey, ooey, ooey.
Charlie.
I'm like gripping your arm.
The oldest member of the WAA.
What? Go to hell and die and stay there.
I think about that every time. He's the oldest person here. Well, he's the oldest member.
No, he's a person to me.
He is you know what? You're right. You're right.
He's a person to us, even.
That's how I write him. That's how I write this. That's how I write this plant in all of my fics. This plant is fucking alive, guys. Like in a sentient way.
Not r/male living spaces. He is one of those guys who just like wouldn't need it, who like doesn't care about a headboard.
Yeah.
He like the reason he has one is less because it looks good and more just because he's like, it's what beds have.
I guess beds have those.
He's like, I feel like I just have to. Then it's like a full then it's a bed.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? His leaves are looking a little brown.
Good morning, Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie, your leaves.
Maybe you weren't giving him enough water?
No, it must be stressed. He's worried about the new recruit at the office.
Hey, don't blame it on me.
No, I'm gonna.
Watering him, right?
I'm blaming it on you. It was Daddy's turn to water him this week.
Mr. Wright has been away on his top secret mission, no?
I'm sorry, Mr. Charlie. This is all my fault. I'll water you soon, I promise. Apollo over here is making us investigate.
We don't really need it. I think we've gone through this stuff before.
Yeah.
Hi!
I don't deserve a vet frame. Have you seen that, Taya?
Yes, I have.
Okay, good.
Back. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Sorry, the little move things make me laugh so hard because that's not what your legs would look like if you're walking.
Yeah,
it drives me bonkers. Like, I saw that earlier, and I was like, that's not where your legs would be together.
I just don't like it.
It's like a
compared
shuffle.
to the old UI. I just don't like this compared to the new UI, the old UI.
Detention center.
I'm a hater, sorry.
It's like if you broke your leg. July 9th, detention center. Ronnie, I just realized I can't complain about the UI in here because the newest Nancy Drew game, the UI looks like Unity templates. It's you've seen some of the Nancy Drew games I've played, but
Unity templates.
No, Ronnie, I'll send it. It's literally like gray boxes, like just a box.
I'll have to send. There's this on YouTube.
So
if you want YouTube background noise to listen to while you're like doing things, because I know you like having videos that just like have.
Yeah, I have to pack like 100 packages this weekend.
Yeah.
So
if you want a YouTuber for that, there's a YouTuber Heather got me into where it's basically this guy who like context he fucking hates crypto and NFT shit, but he like. There's a bunch of even like recently NFT like in like crypto video games, and he likes to review them. He reviews them not just because like obviously the average person would just be like crypto bad and like leave it at that, but he likes to unpack them also from the point of a gamer being like, this isn't just me, like these games also all have like deep flaws, and it's and I like he likes to unpack them, and like this of course there's the surface level like, oh, this is a pyramid scheme, or like, oh, this is scummy, but then on top of that he points out like, even as a game, like even if you like did this for free and like didn't buy crypto and like just wanted to play the game, he's like
it's a bad game.
Is bad. And apparently, so Unity, or not maybe Unity, but like one of those softwares has a first person shooter like fake like it's called like Lyra, I think, where it's basically just like again, I don't know anything about making games for people outside of like little games in Scratch when I was 10. But it's basically like if you want to make a first-person shooter game, like theoretically you would take that like base game, but like change it enough. But a lot of the first-person shooter crypto games, they literally just like replace the models and like don't touch the code. So he's like, it literally plays the exact same as the like default first-person shooter like Unity template, because they don't even like change the animations, the feel. There's no like different like power-ups or anything. You're just like, and like in that point just. Play the template like you're playing the same game. So yeah, sorry, just made me think of that. But yeah, if that interests you, watching him like rip these games apart on like multiple levels, I'll send you. He has a playlist. He has it in a playlist too.
Perfect.
So yeah, it's in order. So yeah, no, it's very good background noise just to hear him be like, these games do suck for obvious like predatory like financial reasons, and they have hurt people. However, they're just also really bad games.
All right, July 9th, detention center, visitors room.
Yeah, a lot of them are asset flips for sure. Machi may not be guilty, but he's still a suspect.
But they don't have any decisive evidence.
Why'd you read my blue text?
Oh, sorry. Did I?
Yeah, but only someone as small as him could have gotten out of that room.
Ah, fuck. Sorry, I keep hitting autoplay on accident because it's F.
Right, the air vent.
And he lied.
Lied?
People can't lie. That's illegal. Machi Toba, you can see.
I feel like that was more like just
orange.
like a casual. Like, yeah, it was more like an omission. Hi. Ah, Machi.
He died.
God, his goofy little clip-in.
It's so.
God,
it
the
literally
pendant
is
is
like when you have it literally
so
feels like
it feels like
wigs,
cosplay.
like
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Miku wigs when you have to like stick the.
When
I cosplayed Adora from She-Ra, that was what I had to do. My ponytail was like.
I like to think that it's like not the same color as the rest of his hair.
And you can tell.
Like when people combine wigs and it's like slightly different, like color or texture, or like something is slightly off. So you're like, this hair doesn't match.
Speak of the devil.
That pendant is really so fucking huge. I can't stop looking at how large it is. I bet it's plastic.
He looks like he's doing okay.
I forget. Why did we come here?
Because it was the only option.
It's not like we can talk to him or anything.
Words are overrated. Feelings are what matter, Apollo.
It's kind of hard to build a court case on feelings.
That sounds like a you problem. This is a skill issue.
But since we're here anyway...
That's the spirit!
Might as well get what I want to say off my chest.
That's not the spirit. If you need someone to complain to, I'll listen. I thought that was my job as your weird little girl assistant.
Yeah. Think she's actually worried for me.
She should be.
Sniffle.
So, what did you think of the trial today? Okay. Whew. I'm glad he doesn't understand English after all. If he did, he would have been scared out of his mind by the trial.
Hey, all's well that ends well.
We can't get a translator in here?
You have to be more goal-oriented. If he's innocent, he'll win. We win. That's how it works.
I don't actually think we should be goal-oriented in that sense, Apollo. Like, I don't know if, like,
It's
winning...
fine, it's fine.
I just don't know if winning and losing is the approach we should take to court. I've heard a lot of stories. No, if he's found not guilty, we win. Machi might not understand English, but I bet he gets that better than you do.
I love that, like, Trucy, you could, like, I feel like you can unpack so much with that alone.
Oh, that he's like, not innocent.
Apollo being like, if he's innocent, we win, and Trucy being like, if he's not guilty, I just, Huh?
I just, like, it's so wild to me that they just, like, I understand this does happen. The fact that we are not getting a translator. Can someone, Apollo, if you were a good lawyer, you would demand a translator. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You know?
I'm glad Lamawa testified. What a great person. She even got Machi off the hook by naming another suspect.
Yay! Darian of the Governors, the detective. Wonder if Machi knows what happened.
Hmm?
I mean, if he could follow the trial one at all. No one told him there's a new suspect. How'd he know?
We talked about this a little last week because, first of all, as it would be a question of, first of all, who would do this trial, because Machi is not from Japanifornia, so that's a question. But also we have to remember it's, like, based on Japan, and I don't know what Japan's legal system is like at all. But also, so, like, I know that there are some cases in the US where, like, very limited English will be considered, like, enough to not really have. But, like, he doesn't speak any at all. It's, like, one of those things where, like, none of this should be happening, but it's Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Hey.
Tracy's like, can you pay attention to that? It's kind of important. What
It
is it,
has, like, a
Apollo?
ringtone on it.
She just is like, she can feel it without the bracelet, so she's, like, waiting for him because she doesn't want to, like, steal his thunder. So she's just like,
I
love Trucy.
Apollo.
Trucy Wright, did you know you were everything? Do you think she knows?
I hope she knows.
Everything?
I hope she knows.
I hope she knows too. No, it's nothing.
Stop doing that and tell me what your bracelet is doing.
I must be imagining it.
Stop being normal. Imagining what, Apollo?
Please, she's like, please, for the love of God.
She's like, if you don't
Pick
say
up
it,
on
I'm
it.
gonna have to say it. I'm trying to be nice.
She's so nice.
I'm trying to let you feel like you're doing something here.
It's just, I couldn't help but feel that, I don't know. She's like, I know.
I fucking know, but you're the lawyer.
Machi. He doesn't understand what we're saying, right?
How could he? He's a young Borginian. He doesn't speak English.
Yeah, but my bracelet is reacting to him.
Maybe it's malfunctioning. Or it's scared because you keep making those I'm so mad faces.
Was I that bad? She lied about not being able to see. But what if that's not all he lied about?
If you're curious about it, there's only one thing to do. You should ask him.
I think it'll take something big to get to him. Some kind of undeniable evidence. We'll be back, Machi.
God, the fucking sunglasses glare gets me every time.
I know.
I know we just said we'd be right back, but so Machi, you can see, right? Cool. Machi can see, and Mama Wa can't. The whole world's gone topsy-turvy. Neat. Sorry, Apollo. I don't think we're going to get any information out of Machi, which makes sense.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Alright. What do we have? Lyrics, investigation, guys, postcard, revolver, brooch, mixing board, ring key. I actually don't remember what we're supposed to be showing at this point, so that's cool.
It's been a while, so yeah.
Ah, fuck! I didn't mean to do that. I'm still learning the buttons! They did not make- Fuck! Fuck! God damn it! I was clicking too fast and there's no way to just skip faster without skipping like everything as far as I know.
I see.
Okay. Z. Oh my god.
You needed Kristoph to tell you to press it. That's why it didn't work.
Yeah, Kristoph didn't tell me what to do. He should have.
Yeah, it's his fault. It's his
God,
fucking fault.
I love how, like, incomprehensible, I guess, their, like, billboard thing is.
Yeah.
Like, what is it?
Don't fucking ask me.
Because there's definitely bars.
Mm-hmm.
I think I see a hand on one of the, but then,
Yeah.
What is that? They were like, I don't know, just draw something, it'll be really small and kind of pixelated, so it doesn't matter. And then they got to here and we're like, oh shit, whatever, we don't need to fix it. But like, I'm telling them they should have fixed it. What is this? Also a big fan of them just saying summer 20XX when they actually give a year in game.
I know, like, girl,
you guys also
we know the year.
We know the year. This is unprecedented levels of lazy. Also, are they doing tickets in these little pop-up tents?
Apparently.
What kind of fucking concert is this? What kind of stadium concert is this?
Yeah, like, this feels like it's so disordered. This feels like a garage show that they, like, threw in a fucking...
But they also have a fucking blimp.
Yeah, like... Where's the organization?
They could be doing... Here's the thing. While I do think that they could maybe be doing merchant tents, it just, like, it doesn't... I don't know. You know, like, it's kind of like...
Hey, I know for outdoor festivals, usually, like, merchant stuff is tents.
But also, if it's inside, you'd think that you'd wait to get tickets before you can have the merch.
Yeah, no, it's usually... Yeah.
Also, little Easter eggs. Here's a dog that kind of looks like Missile.
Yippee!
And here is someone dressed in Lama Wa cosplay.
That's great.
Mm-hmm. And then there's also what looks like I'm sure this is like their quote-unquote tour bus. This straight up looks like a dump truck. This looks like a trash truck. It looks like a Gaviner's branded trash truck. Also, what are these flags?
You know.
And what are these floating? Are these balloons? Like, what? I'm sorry. I'm being too mean to whoever did this background, but this is like...
This is just what pride flags look like in Japan.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
So, what is what? You go through them real quick.
I don't fucking know. You decide.
I think that this is a weird...
Oh, no, wait, no. That's what they do is instead of having one rainbow flag, they haven't figured that design out yet. So they do a flag for each color.
Got it. Sorry, I got distracted by how much I hate this background, actually. I feel really bad for whoever made it. I'm sure it was fine.
Yeah, they're watching right now.
I'm so sorry, but, like, I can see where you, like, added blue around this tree. because it cuts into the cloud. And I can see your scribbles for the flowers, so I am being a little... I think this is supposed to be a bird, but it's a pretty bad bird. It has no beak or feet. Blue badger. Like,
you're filled with so much hatred.
I'm sorry! They didn't mean for you to look at it this closely, but I'm choosing to. Woo!
That's kind of a you
great
problem,
day!
to be fair.
Wait, why do they still have this set up? Are they having more touring dates? Like, are there more concert dates?
Because I was gonna be like, I was like, why is someone cosplaying Lamoir when like there's actively a trial going?
Yeah,
on?
I was like, wait a minute, why are there tents outside?
Like, hey, there shouldn't be anything happening.
This
like,
is a fucking crime scene. No,
like,
this
might have it, and
this is an active crime scene. They can't have a concert. Until this case is wrapped, this is considered an active crime scene. They could technically open it up to the public, but like, this is so weird.
Yeah.
I assume they must have had more dates, but like this is also, it's like what, like 2 PM maybe?
Yeah, no. It's people camping out, I guess.
They were like, I heard someone got murdered last night. Maybe someone else will get murdered. Maybe the place will blow up. Who knows? Like,
I'd be pissed as hell when I go see water parks in a month. Austin Knight blows up in front of me.
He does it.
That'd be so fucked.
He blows up, and then like 2 days later, he's posting TikToks again, and you're like, what the fuck?
I'd kill him. I'd be pissed as hell. Be like,
True crime girlie's final evolution. Yeah, they're selling tickets to let you see the crime scene. This is actually foreshadowing to more Dark Age of the Law shit. They let you on the crime scene if you give them $50.
God, all I can think is I'm just like, oh fuck, what was I saying? Yeah, I was gonna say I'm finishing that joke though. When I give him a hug during the meet and greet, that's when he just fucking goes kaboom. Yeah, like security's like, yeah, sorry, he kind of does that.
He'll be back in a couple days.
Yeah, you did kind of ruin the show for everyone, but don't worry about it.
Woo, what a great day! It's perfect weather for sleuthing, and whatever everyone else here is doing.
The weather matters for an investigation.
It matters for my mood, Apollo. Don't some days
like, don't you get seasonal depression?
God, what's wrong with you? Don't some days just feel like magic days or defense days?
Sure. Let's get started, shall we?
I love this for her.
Right on. Show us your stuff, Apollo.
Come on, Apollo.
Do it. Do the thing.
What stuff?
Your thing. Do it. Your voice training. This is the perfect place for it.
I did enough at home, thanks.
Aw, there's no need to be shy. Keep that up and you'll never make it on the big stage.
He's like, I don't wanna. I'm happy in the courtroom, thank you. I am a lawyer.
Alright, then you're in luck because it's lawyer weather today. Don't you just want to face the blue sky and shout, objection!
Look, the weather has nothing to do with
It has
lawyers.
everything to do with lawyers.
Let's get going already.
She's like, you don't get it.
He's kind of like fucked up and like, he's kind of being like fucked up and mean and evil.
How come he's being kind of like the wettest blanket ever to Trucy's fun, happy day?
Yeah, why is he kind of ruining everything ever?
God, they're letting me examine this place. Look at these fucking birds. Come on, man.
I do like the blue badger. It's kind of fucked up in its own special
way. With a tiny child.
You know.
Creature.
What's that creature there?
Ooh, that's the police mascot, the blue badger.
It's life size.
Yeah, that's how mascots work.
Yeah, why is that what he's complaining about?
It's also kind of funny because like this is much more common in Japan and it's just like not a thing. So like it's like I'm curious if like this is a line that's in like the Japanese version because like I feel like it would be weird for him to be in a place where like this kind of thing is a lot more common for him to be like, why is it life size? And she's like,
yeah.
Have you never seen?
Yeah.
What?
Haven't you seen them around town patrolling the streets? Yes, now even Law and Order has a mascot. I'm so confused right now.
I'd run from that thing even if I wasn't a criminal.
Why does its head wobble like that when it walks? It's freaky.
I don't think you're showing true Blue Badger spirit, Apollo. You're kind of raining on my parade.
Can you tell us what this fucking billboard is, girl?
Yeah, can someone please?
Can someone please tell us what this is? Does anyone?
Can someone give us alt text?
Yeah, can we please have alt text? I don't.
On your shitty fucking poster.
Maybe it's. Oh wait. Maybe like this. Can you see my mouse? I don't know if you can. Maybe
I can.
This is
like
like
a priest. It looks like a priest.
Maybe
like
this is like a head, and like that's a glowing eye, and this is like a cape, like the collar of like a cape, and like this is his hand, and it's just
shit.
A person. I
was just reading the chat. That is cool.
Oh, I mean, that makes sense, but yeah, that's wild. Yeah, so maybe this is just a guy, but it does look like shit. Full respect to the artist. You did a great job. Did you read this? Sorry.
Oh, no.
My brain just was like...
Look, a massive sign for the Guilty as Charged store, which is apparently still happening.
For summer of 20XX. Like, why didn't they put... I don't understand. I'm so confused. Maybe they didn't have a date when someone did the art, and they were like, just put in a placeholder and forgot to change it.
Yeah.
Oh. What? What?
Oh.
No.
I did kind of see that it was like arms and like a...
No.
But I just couldn't figure out the face or anything.
No, it just doesn't. We're gonna have like someone like redline this, because I don't know if we're looking at the same thing. But regardless, it doesn't fucking look like Clavier.
Yeah.
I'm so confused by this. Let's just keep going. We're never gonna finish.
Alright, yeah. Giant prosecutor Gavin stares out over the arena.
Trucy's like, are you sure? Ooh, maybe I can take it to the office when they're done with it. Paint over it.
Where would you put it? You couldn't even get that thing through the front door.
Then I'll put it outside. I bet it'd be good for business.
Just as long as no one comes expecting us to prosecute.
Obviously they'd be looking for a concert, Apollo. People don't come to this concert to look for prosecutors. Well, if anyone comes looking for a concert, leave it to me.
I would go to the Trucy Wright concert.
I would go.
We'd be in the fucking pit.
Mm-hmm. I would pay for the VIP.
We'd be at the meet and greet, like, sobbing. Like, oh my god.
Your music saved my life!
Literally. Sorry, Heather's playing Stardew, and she for the first time saw how Haley's notes have that songs are like for girls only, and you're like okay and I was like telling her how sometimes it'll say like for girls only. I need an eggplant. You're just like I'm not getting that for you.
She's like you know. She's like you know.
Like, and it's like if maybe that's for you. How about you go shopping?
Country girls make do.
Stardew girls apparently do make do. Is this part of some twisted plan of hers to make her signing debut?
Singing.
Oh, singing debut.
Signing.
Whatever. We all want to get signed in this bitch of an earth. Sunshine Coliseum sure she's like, I thought you said the weather didn't matter.
I thought you said it didn't matter if it was sunny out.
And here you are, commenting on the sun. Sunshine Coliseum sure is living up to its name today.
It's huge! And Mr. Gavin got to play on an enormous stage. I'm so jealous. Someday,
Low-key, I
I'll
do get jealous.
fight my first battle on this stage.
Battle?
Well, yeah, it's a coliseum, isn't it?
They don't do gladiatorial contests at these places anymore, Trucy.
Really? I had no idea. I wonder why they stopped.
She's like, because they were scared of me.
They knew I was coming.
Sometimes I worry about her.
I love that he's like, man, I think she's being genuine.
She just wanted to fight someone.
Imagine if you could click on this and Apollo was like, is that a fucking dump truck?
It's got a trash compactor in the back. Bad bit. That's why the rest of the van, we don't hear about them. They keep rotating them out. It's like several times in Gravity. It's like several times in Gravity Falls. They just fucking throw them in the trash compactor and fish out a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Look, a blimp.
Me when I see a blimp.
Literally.
I don't know the last time I've seen one.
It's been a hot second.
Oh fuck, Heather's playing Prairie King. That's such a fucking difficult game.
I'm so fucking bad at it.
You can do it, babe. We're cheering you on. Oh wait, actually she's cracked as hell at this.
Damn.
I'm just watching.
I suck ass at it. I'm so bad at it.
I know.
I'm so bad at it.
Okay, apparently according to she said there was a COD mode that had like a similar thing, so she's used to like a similar game.
Okay, that makes sense.
But she is like absolute. I think I beat it once, and it was like fighting for my life. You know,
I don't even think I don't.
She hasn't even taken a single like hit. She's just fucking mowing them down.
Damn, that's crazy.
I know. I'm in love with her. Those balloons next to it have sponsor ads on them.
I like to think it would be really funny. If in court, Clav would stop prosecuting to do a sponsored ad. It was just like, this cross-examination is brought to you by Squarespace. Do you need a website? I have
the HelloFresh blimp is crazy.
He like pulls. They're like mid trial, and he pulls out like a HelloFresh meal, and Apollo's like, "What are you doing?" And Clavier is like, "Do you ever get tired of the meals you're cooking?" And Apollo is like, "What is happening?"
Let's see. Big sale. All shirts 50% off.
Oh, it's an ad for the department store next door.
Oh, great. Do I have
boring?
Okay. So glad no one cleaned up shit. July 9th, backstage hallway. Oh, whoa.
Hey, girl.
Oh, Mr. Attorney.
Hey, girl, just for curiosity, can you stand in that cubby again? We want to see something.
We want to check something out.
Yeah, we want to see like what kind of is going on with reality there.
This poster still looks like shit from this angle too.
Yeah, like I can kind of see it, but also like he also looks like Cthulhu.
Yeah, it doesn't really look anything like Clav. Like there was zero effort to make it look like Clav. I wonder if in Japanese it's still like that's Clavier, or if it's something completely different.
Who knows?
And they were just like, oh, fuck.
I'm sorry about today.
There's nothing you need to apologize for. You were merely defending Machi.
Are you okay? Alone, I mean.
Humans are blessed with 5 senses. Even robbed of one, we get by. Though it does make being a witness rather difficult.
Speaking of seeing, you knew who we were before we spotted you just now. And we weren't even talking.
I heard your footsteps several times the day before.
Oh!
Whatever.
You must have great ears.
I'm gonna eat. I need to eat this dialogue.
That's not me.
Sorry, I'm back. Ears that heard the crime taking place. Or so she claimed yesterday, but how?
The voice.
That was quite a statement you made today in court.
Damn, I hope they took a nap after court or something. Like,
yeah.
They were home super late and got up relatively early for court and presumably had to do some prep beforehand. Like, I hope they took a nap.
Yeah. About hearing Darian Creston's voice at the scene of the crime.
I did not know his name, but I never forget a voice. They just didn't introduce us to all the Gaviners. I couldn't tell you why they didn't do that. They just didn't introduce us. Yeah. She fingered him. We get it.
So we know.
Yeah, Apollo's downing those Red Bulls. Tracy keeps asking for one, but he won't give it to her.
He knows that she doesn't need it.
He both knows he doesn't need it and is, like, kind of afraid of what she'd be like on one. I think that there would be no perceivable change. If anything, I think it would make her sleepy.
Yeah.
But, he's, like, afraid. He's like, I don't know.
It's
no.
the potential.
Yeah, he's like, this is scary. As I said in court, I was on my way backstage from the stage. Fuck, I hate when they do that. It always makes my brain go...
I hate when she says that, I know.
That is when I heard his voice.
I'm guessing Darian and Mr. Lettuce were talking about something.
Was it salad? The next moment, I heard those gunshots.
Why didn't you call security?
She has the little Flora twirl on her forehead. Sorry, that's not related to anything. I was just thinking about it. To be honest, though the noise was quite frightening, I never imagined the gunshots might be real. And I was in quite a hurry myself. This is where, like, you could make, like, some, like, Flora Reinhardt is, like, related to Lamawa somehow. I don't know how. Somehow. Yeah, Flora-Tracy interactions. Exactly. I left the scene at once.
So, it really was Darian's voice that she heard?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I can't get over how much I hate this soda thing in the background. I think it's supposed to be exploding, but then there are, like, maybe mountains or something going on. Anyway, I hate whatever this is. I just wanted to let you know it's driving me nuts.
Yeah. At least she currently thinks it was.
Certainly. I met Machi before my debut as La Miwa. I was singing in a restaurant in Virginia.
And he was playing the piano?
How old is he? Like... So he was like 10? Yes. He was very kind to me when he learned I could not see.
Is that when you started playing opposites?
That's a lot to make a child who is probably like 10 or 11 start doing.
Yeah.
Or like even 14, because I can't remember how long they've been playing together. That's a lot to make a child do.
Mm-hmm.
I love unethical music industry practices.
Did you see Kaylee Williams, like, and the band Paramore themselves? They just ended their like 14-year-long contract.
Oh my god, really? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, when she was like in her teens, she got her contract, and they just had her fucking locked down for over a decade.
God.
So they've, because I know, and it's crazy because I know like Water Parks, I think jumped record labels like multiple times within like the years that they've been around. And like, to be fair, their first album was like early 20-teens, I think, but still, like, the idea of like as a teenager, like not really even having like a threshold to know like if something's fair or not.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, like, you want to get like, you want to be able to make it, so you don't want to like turn down the opportunity. And the idea of like being locked with paperwork for like over a decade is like,
yeah, it's rough. It's bad.
So yeah, no, I saw people talking about it because they were like, holy shit, the Paramore just got out.
Oh god.
With Machi pretending he couldn't see.
No, it wasn't then. That began after our major debut. After I became known as the landscape painter in sound.
It must have been tough for Machi. Pretending he couldn't see and all the while acting as your eyes.
I still don't know why it would be required for her to see to have that name, but it's fine. We held hands always. He would write with his finger on my palm to signal to me things I should know. He's a smart, gentle boy.
Oh, I was holding on the wrong key.
Oh, okay.
I was, damn. I think I see what she's getting at. Machi would never harm a soul.
Mr. Latouche!
Can you hear me? About Mr. Latouche.
Ah, yes. He was an Interpol agent, I hear.
So you had no idea?
Of course not. No one did.
I guess that's what it means to be undercover. So that's what Kay's doing.
But someone was after him. They had to know who he really was.
Why did he pose as my manager? I do not understand.
For the bit.
For the vibes. He wanted to go. He wanted to get into music.
He wanted to try it. God forbid men have hobbies. You have no idea?
I can only assume that he was investigating me. But why?
What makes you think that?
Perhaps it is not so, but I cannot deny the possibility. Because of my condition, as my present is veiled in darkness, so too is my past clouded from memory.
Clouded, right.
And darkness, quote unquote. The darkness that I fear is not the darkness that I see whenever I open my eyes. I wonder if a lot of people who are blind don't have like this 100% darkness that people think of. A lot of people can see some level of light, so I wonder if she has any. I mean, she might not. I'm always curious when characters are blind if they have like any light, anything. Because sometimes there's like, more often than not, there's like a little bit. It's like, it's not enough to like help at all, but you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
The real darkness lies in my heart.
In your heart?
It's a metaphor, Apollo.
I have no memory of the time before I became Lamois. I awoke from darkness, into darkness, you might say. I was singing in a restaurant those days.
What was it she said about not being able to remember the light?
You know what fucks me up about this?
Rosie. Rosie says hi.
Hi, Rosie! Guys, you know what gets me fucked up about this? Phoenix calling Trucy his light.
Sniffle.
She can't remember the light. She can't remember the light to see, and she can't remember Trucy. Fuck.
Wait. Sorry, 1 second. I'm gonna be right back.
Go for it. I'm gonna keep going. I do not know my past. Yeah, Ninji, you and me, characters love getting bonked on the head to forgetting. Ah! Perhaps I committed some terrible crime in my past. Everything before becoming Lemois is lost to me.
But I don't think you...
I can think of no other explanation. Why else would an agent of Interpol approach me?
Do you think your past might be related to this case?
No way! That seems really unlikely to me. I mean, you're such a sweet person, Lemois.
I thank you. Machi too. Tells me this often when I fear who I might have been.
Oh, did I get to tell you unrelated? I just forgot to mention it. I went to the cat cafe again with a friend.
Mm-hmm.
I think I did. Did I mention
Yes,
it?
you did.
Okay.
I
just need everyone in chat to hear it. There were 2 cats that really liked me and crawled into my lap. One was very sweet. The other one was very affectionate. But then he started biting my wrist, and I realized he wasn't going for my wrist. He was trying to take one of my candy bracelets. Not like candy bracelets, but candy with an I, because I'm a Simo guy. And then when I let him have one, he just like trotted around carrying it in his mouth. It was really good. He was like, "Ooh, he's styling." He let me have it back.
I'm glad.
Well, I didn't want to leave it there.
Oh no,
either,
that's fair. That's fair. They'd be like,
I'm sure the people there
the
also
fuck?
would have been like, please. I'm sure the people there also would have been like, please don't give him
yeah.
something that can like break and he can swallow. Like she and I was like, luckily the person there was like young and chill and like really nice, and was like, oh yeah, no, you're fine. I was like, don't worry. I'm like, once he like puts it down, like I'm gonna take it back.
I can't remember if we're supposed to present stuff, so let me present her brooch, I guess. Oh, that's not how you present. R. Oh. That's not the customized.
Do you think you could tell me about this?
Me when I want to know things.
Me when that's her own brooch.
It's the outside world, you know?
Yeah. I genuinely can't remember what we're supposed to be doing right now, so like bear with me, guys. I can't remember what we're supposed to be getting.
I'm just so fucking wiped, and it's been like about a year since I last played this game, and even though you'd think I would know, apparently I don't.
I'm like, nothing looks different from when we were last in here. Maybe this isn't the right place.
I think it might be. I just don't fucking know.
I think it might be we need to go into Lamawa's.
Since I don't know how much longer I can stay, if you want to look up a guide, I will not judge you.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, fuck. How do I... No. Illegal Eagles production of case clothes.
You looked into that group performance. Turns out they're all law enforcement related too.
Why?
Apparently, their serious portrayal of law and order is a big draw.
That sounds so boring. It's probably pretty interesting.
Apollo's like, oh no, he would be so into that.
You're a complicated man,
like,
Apollo.
thank God.
I'm trying to figure out what the keyboard cut is to get... No! I want to figure out how you get that. There we go. BM. Okay, I didn't see that before. I was like, no, I only want to use my keyboard. Okay, Here. Yeah, let's look up a walkthrough. Just so I'm not clicking around everything we've already done.
Mm-hmm.
When it's already 11 o'clock and we have to wrap it up.
Sorry.
Right, anything agency, Sunshine Coliseum, backstage hall, talk to Llama Wall, present the videotape. Oops.
I forgot we fucking had that.
I also forgot we had that. Valent was like, you'll watch this, right? And we watched it and immediately forgot it.
Yeah, like, I mean, we watched it, we listened.
And then we went, bye-bye!
You know, it's fine.
Here, look at this videotape you can't watch.
We took a look at your performance again. It was even better the second time.
Thank you.
Clavier was really orange. That reminds me. That was an incredible illusion you pulled off.
Also, yeah, Apollo watching paint dry, grass grow, icicles form. He loves a time lapse, I think. That's my niche headcanon.
Oh, like those time lapses of people's plants growing?
Yeah.
For sure. Illusion?
When you teleported from one stage to the other, remember?
Yes. Apparently they hired a professional magician.
Valent grammar.
Valent saw her and was like, what the fuck?
I was wondering, do you think you could tell us how it was done?
I'm afraid I cannot. Mr. Grammary made me swear to never tell a soul.
I was afraid of that.
Hard to be a magician if you can't keep a secret, you know? I wrote a whole fic about that.
Thinking about Trucy keeping secrets. Oh, wow.
I am reminded that I wish to speak to you about something.
Yes?
When I was walking this hallway before, I stumbled upon a small device of some kind. It was lying on the floor. Yeah, we saw it. No, we can see it. Yeah, we can see it.
Device? Maybe you mean this?
That's been lying there since the day before yesterday. We just left it.
Might I touch it? I thought as much.
What? What did you think?
This is one of our headsets. Everyone on staff wears one during a concert.
I wonder whose this is.
I mean, usually you're able to find out because they're, like, numbered.
Yep.
Like, it's pretty easy to figure that out because, like, if you fuck it up, the sound guys will murder you. They will they will destroy you. Holy shit.
We were theater kids.
I mean, I guess I'm sure I can only, it was probably the same for this. Sound equipment is so fucking expensive. And sound people are very specific about how you do everything. For good reason. Just like, the fact that it has just been lying on the floor is probably sending some poor sound tech absolutely batty. Like, they're not picking it up because it's like a crime scene or something, but every time they pass it, they're like going into a panic attack. We use it for communication. It would be quite inconvenient should it go missing.
Well then. Hold on to it for you then.
As it continues to be on the floor.
We'll give it to Prosecutor Gavin when we see him.
Yes, that's best. Thank you. Sorry, I was reading the...
So, can I put it on?
Headset attached to Trucy.
Attached? I'm not some kind of robot, Apollo.
Everyone on staff is wearing one of these headbands. This might warrant some further inquiry.
Fuck. Oh, does it... N is reset camera, but how do you move the camera? Oh, fuck. Is there any way for you to... I don't know if you can move the camera without the mouse. There? I was trying to see if you could move the camera without, like, the mouse, and I can't figure it out.
10 for that, little buddy. This is Trucy reporting in. Over.
Why the sudden silence?
No one answered.
Don't be silly.
What good is a receiver that doesn't receive? That's like Emma not performing in forensic investigations.
I make her sound like she's some kind of forensic investigation machine. Which is just silly. Unless she's a super high-tech android that runs on Snakoos.
That's the next game, silly.
Can I ask you about this headset, Lamar? You said that all concert staff were wearing one?
That's correct. You need them to communicate across such a large stage. Everyone on the staff had one, of course. And all of the band members, too, I should think. Don't worry about it, Ninja.
Gavin and his lackeys had them on, too, then.
Don't worry about it. They're quite helpful, though limited. They only work within 30 feet or so. Is that enough for the stage? But then they have the upper stage. I don't know if that's a big enough range. Sorry, I'm like mentally trying to figure out in my head.
Oh no, you're fine.
I was like, is that enough? After all, they're only for use on stage. And a stronger signal would interfere with the sound system.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess that makes sense. I think someone would notice if they dropped their only communication lifeline. So why was this one lying here?
What do you think, buddy?
Yeah, let's do some mental math here, okay, Apollo?
Well, we didn't do something right. Move to the backstage. If you somebody already updated this. If you're playing the AJA Trilogy version, examine Charlie the Plant in the corner for the third examination needed for the Mr. Charlie achievement.
Oh, okay, that's an achievement. Got it.
No, but what I'm saying is somebody has already figured out the achievement stuff.
They were just really emotional about Charlie like we were.
Real. We have to actually go back and then present the videotape to Valent in the WWA, and then we have to come back to the stage because we didn't present it to him before. I still don't love the way you move in these games sometimes. I sometimes have a hard time figuring out where you need to go. Jesus Christ.
So I was wondering, that stunt in the middle of the song there?
I didn't see a stunt.
What about Lamoir vanishing and reappearing?
Oh, that? I guess I'm so used to seeing that happen, I didn't even notice.
So young to be so jaded.
Pot to kettle.
A simple sleight of hand, petite prestidigitation.
I love the phrase petite prestidigitation.
Yeah, no, that one kind of ate.
Mm-hmm. Wow,
a modicum of magic from me to you.
Those drums go wild.
So that's why you were at the concert. We should have figured this out a while ago, I guess.
Yes. I was there to watch my trick take to the air. So you're the one who knows how it was all done. Of course, I am like a deity. The stage is my domain. I suffer no mystery upon these floodlit boards, not grasped tightly twixt my fingers. He loves saying things.
Yeah.
This is potent primeval power. Is that what it? Primeval?
Yeah.
Well, do you think you could tell me how it was done?
Hey now!
Trucy?
That's like totally against the rules, Apollo.
Not during a murder investigation, it's not.
No, it still is.
Is it mine on?
Fuck, I don't know.
My illusions are mine alone, monsieur. Also what? Recall that the terrible occurrence happened later. Well after my illusion entranced the audience. Oh. Don't even ask. I won't answer.
Too bad for you, Apollo.
Whose side are you on?
The magicians, obviously.
Oops.
I, Valiant Gramarye, now make my leave, Miss Trucy.
There's no need to rush, Uncle Valent. You should stay a while.
I'm afraid I cannot. I may not, I shall not. I have been asked to assist with an analysis, and so I shall slink back to the scene. So you'll be at the concert venue today? Correct, if you would call on me, come to the Colosseum.
Yeah, we should have done this earlier. My bad.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's all cool. See you later, crocodile.
And he's gone.
The whirl of his... talking about him like he's Santa. Whirl of his cloak and a wink of his eye. Turned and walked out through the door. Normally.
Well, there you go, Apollo. Let's get cracking.
Right. Valiant Gramarye. Got a few more things to ask him. Foremost among them, that bit of magic that made Lamoir disappear.
Ooh.
And how he knows Trucy and her real father.
I thought that didn't they literally have this conversation? He worked with her father. What does he mean, how he knows? Dude, he already told you. He told you in the last conversation.
Yeah, I don't... Also, I guess he's just saying he wants to, like, hear more.
Also, who did he think this guy up here was? Hold on.
So, this photo's of your father, Trucy?
Someday I'll be as good a magician as Zach Gramarye. You'll see.
No wonder she's so devoted to her art.
You should have seen him on stage, Apollo. He made things disappear left, right, and left. Poof, poof, poof. I bet it's on YouTube. Until he even made himself disappear. Cool, huh?
Yeah, is that how it really happened?
It was so fun, Apollo. It was really cool.
Really good.
It was really
I
cool
processed
of him.
it well.
I'm so fine about it. It's like really good.
July 9th. In the Wings.
That song. Isn't that the one Llama Wah was singing? Also the only one they actually wrote?
The Guitar Serenade.
Yeah, one of the 2 songs they wrote, huh? Wow, I'd love to do a show on a stage like this.
I'd come to see that.
Is that a promise?
Oh,
Apollo?
so hi, Hannah. Sorry, we're probably not gonna be that much longer, but I'm waving and smiling at you and waving.
Hi, Hannah.
I'd come to see that.
Apollo, do you fucking promise? Cross your heart, hope to die, stick a needle in your eye? Blood pact? Do you promise? All right. The house is full, and as one, the audience sighs with wonderment. There I am, singing my ballad, rose petals swirling through the air.
I love her more than anything. Not that. Wait, aren't you a magician?
Oh! That's right. I was a magician, wasn't I?
Some dedication.
Magician, musician, it's basically the same thing.
Jesus Christ!
Aha, if it isn't Miss Jersey. And indeed it is.
That was loud!
Uncle Valent!
Well, yeah,
Exactly what are you doing here?
He already told you! He told us why he was here!
We love repeating things. It's okay,
Dude!
don't worry about it.
Oh my god.
I take real responsibility in tasks undertaken. I am inspecting my equipment of illusion to make sure naught is amiss.
He really does love to not listen, doesn't he?
The Llama Wah teleportation illusion. Ooh!
Should anything go wrong, it would reflect poorly upon me and my troop.
You have a troop too?
As I went on about my exacting examination, I happened to notice that piano. And I remembered that fair lady's melancholy melody.
Hey, Apollo, maybe Uncle Valent can shed some light on this whole thing for us.
Ugh.
I was wondering about the show the night of the murder. Llama Wah's vanishing act was your illusion, right?
Indeed, the purple prosecutor petitioned my performance.
So how much did he pay you? Asking for a friend.
At the climax of the song, you said, make her disappear, like a dream.
Okay.
Like a dream. Yeah, what can I work on with Fug? Yeah, what can I work with on a stage and for musical? I'm losing it. Musical endeavors. There are none of the conveniences of a stage built for sorcerer's sacks. It was a challenging task, and so I accepted.
Oh my god, are we gonna watch this again? There he is! Oh, she looks so bad. She disappeared from the top of the tower, but in order to move, you would have had to use some sort of secret tunnel. Sorry, I just read it because it was going really fast. People come to me because I'm a professional among professionals. My illusions are custom made for a time and place. There we go.
Now, because of the murder, all the eyes of the nation are on this concert. Not a bad thing as far as the fortunes of Troop Grammary are concerned.
Except for the fact that, like, we didn't know you were involved in this at all. So, like, you're not getting attention.
So, you were here checking up on your trick to make sure it went well?
And it went well, it did. Now, speaking of piano.
Me.
That piano over there troubles me.
Huge mood.
It troubles you. Why? Why? Why do you ask? Why? I think it's probably quicker. I think it's probably quicker if I just go check it out myself. Thanks.
Okay, let's do this one. Let's check out the piano and be done for the night.
Yeah, works for me. I know what you are thinking in that head of yours. Grammar, yes, you say. I recall seeing him on television. Something of that sort? Actually, yes, you're right. We, talked about this earlier.
Wow, he just read your mind, Apollo.
Or everyone tells him that and he made a good guess.
Apollo, I'm gonna start gaslighting you about this right now, so look out.
It was 20 years ago. A young magician, genius of his time, came down among us.
Yeah, look at that turtle.
Yeah, that's how I was gonna say, fuck everything else. That turtle's awesome. His name was Magnifi Grammary. It was he who began the great troupe Grammary. At his prime, not a day passed that he did not play upon the screens of every TV there was.
Damn. 2006.
I do have a vague memory of someone like that on TV.
He's like, maybe? I don't know.
Yet several years ago, that time came to an end. My troupe pulled the vanishing act, yes.
This is 2026, right? 2026, 2077? This game? Does that sound right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so 20 years ago would have been 2006.
Damn.
Damn.
He was alive for 9/11. If you care. You think he listened to My Chemical Romance?
Maybe.
I wonder what Gerard Way's doing right now in Japanifornia.
Damn, I don't know.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
What if we found out?
What if we found out?
Cries for magic no longer heard, the TV screen a barren waste, stripped of illusion.
That's not true. I still went to all your shows. Like that one in the parking lot at the down at the supermarket.
When you start playing in supermarket parking lots, you know you're in trouble. We hone our skill at these small venues, always awaiting our time. Yes, one day we will rise up from obscurity onto fame's shining stage once more. I do this not only for the magic that is Grammary, but for my partner. Your partner? You mean... Yes, Zach Grammary.
Apollo's like in a gay way? Because I thought that was that way with Mr. Right, but I don't think it's that way with Mr. Right.
Yes, Zach Grammary. Drusie's father. Before he disappeared 7 years ago, there was no name higher than Grammary in show business circles. None.
Ah! Oh god, I hate when they do that music sting.
I will see us return to glory. I, Valen Grammary.
Oh god.
Our founder, Magnifi Grammary, was truly a genius, a worker of miracles.
I'll never forget the one I saw when I was little. How he made that whole jumbo jet go. What happened to the jet again?
There weren't, like, people on it, right?
I'm just checking. Right, it wasn't like in Sherlock where it was...
doesn't remember it as well as they thought.
That one in Sherlock when it was full of dead bodies. Does anyone remember that? That was fucked up.
Of all the would-be magicians who came to his store, only Zach and I had the talent.
In no time at all, Valen and Zach were the shining stars in the Gramarye crown.
Why are you talking in the third person?
Cool, huh? And Zach Gramarye was my teddy.
Now that Magnifi and Zach are gone, I have but one wish. Let it be I, Valen Gramarye, who brings the Gramarye miracle back to the big stage.
I'm rooting for you.
It's true, you cannot grow up quick enough. I need your skill by my side.
One skill coming up.
How do we manage to get off the topic of the case so quickly all the time?
You fucking asked.
Piano moment. That's one big piano. I've never actually played one.
And to respond to I'm just responding to chat. I'm so happy that I have top surgery because I used to get I used to not be able to wear my binders to the airport because the first time I did, I got pat down.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're like, "What the fuck are you wearing?" And I was like, shirt.
Mm-hmm.
You should get Mr. Wright to teach you sometime.
No good. He can't play either.
I kind of feel bad for the guy now. She's like, you don't have to.
I always go back and forth on Phoenix playing piano because, like, it's funny if he doesn't play, but it's also funny if he's faking being bad at it.
That's the thing I knew you were gonna say that. I do love thinking about him just like actively being worse.
Yeah. Like both are really funny. I think I always end up being like, he's not like the best. He can play some songs. He just chooses not to ever.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if like usually he like just like gets by. He's like, okay, the sound's not good, but like I don't feel like trying harder. But if Kristoph shows up, he will be doing the worst thing that you've ever heard, like the worst audible experience you could ever have. You know?
Yeah.
Like the worst, most terrible auditory experience. That is what Kristoph is getting anytime he's in an area with a piano and Phoenix. That's my headcanon.
Maybe now's my big chance. Stand back. This could be the debut of a prodigy. Ew.
Did you make that noise just now?
Let me try it again. You know, I think something's stuck in the piano. Time to take a look under the hood. Huh, look! This was stuck between the strings. It looks like some kind of switch.
Someone must have thrown this into the piano.
Okay, let me... In the wings, examine... Okay, move to Lamawa's dressing room. So let's just go move so we start with Emma, and then we can be done. You cool with that?
Yeah, I'm cool wrapping up after that.
Cool. I just think it'll be easier if we're, like, at the place we need to be. And, like, you know... Yeah, someone dropped their Zippo in here. July 9th, Lamawa's dressing room. And that fuck awful poster. Damn, wonder who that could be.
Uh-oh. There's only one person I know who can munch with such venom.
What I love is the munches kind of sound like typewriter noises. Like old typewriter, not the beeping.
Yeah,
like, that sounds like a typewriter. That sounds like my typewriter. That crunch, that's like what a typewriter sounds like.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Girl!
I love her so much.
What are you doing here? Hello, Emma. You're looking as grumpy as ever. Oh, am I supposed to be happy? They give me the second degree in court, and Prosecutor Gavin makes me look like a fool.
Yeah, he was kind of really mean.
Yeah.
He's kind of a bitch.
You can call him the word if you need to.
If it'll make you feel better.
You can get one in.
I love when I couldn't find the comic, and I just was like trying to search desperately on Twitter, like Emma Sky F slur, Emma Sky, Emma, you can't reclaim that. Help.
You're talking about the bloodstain Mr. Latouche left? My department chief had a field day with that one. Even a blind person could see the shooter wasn't blind. Funny guy, huh?
Well, that blood stain helped uncover the biggest mystery of all.
Now we know that Mr. Latouche was really with Interpol.
We wouldn't have found that without you.
M-O-N. I suppose. Maybe that's why the chief gave me these after he was finished chewing me out. Said it was my reward. Are chocolate snackoos popular down at the precinct or something?
Fun fact, they fucked up this Sprite. Because every time she munches, you can see the bag. The line's moving. Can you see that? When she chews, they redrew it. They I don't know why they didn't just copy paste.
It has a line. It has a line boil.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the animation term.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say I've made GIFs before, and they just I don't know why they just kind of that shouldn't be moving because their hand isn't moving. That's just wrong.
Damn.
That's so weird. Sorry. That's not actually important. I just noticed it.
Munch, munch, munch.
I was hoping we could check out the crime scene again.
I'll be my guest. You're not gonna find any clues in here. Except for the clue I found.
Yeah.
Though I did find something strange.
Something strange?
I want to know about... Ninja, I want to know more about Lana so bad.
Alright, we are done.
Alright.
G.
Thank you everyone for coming.
Save. Do not turn off my PC. Alright. Back to menu. We just did that. Day 2, the legwork begins.
Does it
now? After court? No, thank you. Oh wait, did you want to see the opening of the whole thing? It shows you doors opening. It'll just show when you go to the title scene. Every time you go to the title scene, this happens, which is a little annoying. Every single time, it's doors open. Anyway, thank you all for coming. On Monday,
thank you everyone.
On Monday, I might be playing Versus. We're kind of playing it by ear because the next section of the case has a lot of sensitive content. So it's either Versus or it's a puzzle stream. Thursday is the newest and worst Nancy Drew game. And then Friday, hypothetically, we're back here. Are you currently okay for Friday?
Yep, I'll let you know.
Alright, if not, it'll be Murder by Numbers. Thank you all for coming. Have a good day, have a good night.
Bye everyone.
Yeah, we'll see you later. Goodbye.